Today we look at my two favorite memories of 2018. I want to hear what your two favorite memories were of the past year, and I show off a couple cool things that we're going to be reviewing in 2019. So stay tuned for another episode of the Gideonstactical Show. Well folks, it is the weekend after Christmas. Hope you guys all had a great Christmas, great time with friends, family, just enjoying the holiday season. I love it. It's always sad that kind of in-between week, you know, Christmas is over, you still have New Year's, you know, a lot of people are still on vacation. Myself this year, I took some vacation time, so that was really good. Yeah, and then you know that after New Year's, it kind of New Year and we're at it again. So it's always kind of a bittersweet for me personally, and I'm probably sure it's for a lot of you. And today we're going to talk about two things. I just wanted to, literally as I was upstairs kind of prepping for tonight's shooting of this video that'll go live tomorrow morning, of what were two of like my favorite memories of the year, what really stood out to me. And I want to hear from you guys, so I'm looking forward to the comments below of what your two favorite memories of the year 2018 were. Really looking forward to hearing from you guys, things that happened in your life, big moments, big occasions. And for me, it's two major things, and it all has to do mostly with family, and one has to do with the outdoors. The first one is the birth of GT Junior Mark II. He was born in the summertime of this year, and that went off without a hitch. He's super healthy, super fun little guy, and the birth went really well because we were a little concerned because Mrs. GT, when she had GT Junior, the first, that was an emergency C-section. It was really sketch, you know, for a little while there. It was a really nerve-wracking, really stressful birth for both her and I, being the birth of our first child, and the fact that he wasn't breathing and there were problems and they had to do emergency C-section work and all that we were not planning for. So the second time around was way easier, way smoother. GT Junior Mark II is just he's doing great, and so really happy baby, gets along well with his older brother, and we're just really looking forward to getting them both into the outdoors more and more as time goes on. So that was a huge moment that we have our healthy second son being born, and that went no problem, that he is doing great. So that's number one. Got to caffeinate, got a long night ahead of me because this will have to do with some stuff coming up here in a moment of planning and prepping and all that. But so the second thing is our yearly backpacking trip that I do with my dad, my brother, and my buddy Brian that we did. We went into the backcountry near Rocky Mountain National Park, about 20 miles outside of there. Went and did a hike up to a lake, Alpine Lake, camped there for a couple nights, hit a 13, I think it was 13,000 or 12,000, I can't remember off the top of my head, peak. It was, I mean, just a mind-blowing experience. Lots of fun. We had a great time. Great scenery. Saw moose going through the lake. The first night that we were there, we were totally alone until the very last night when we left. A few people came in and camped on the other side of the lake. But that was amazing. The peak was just mind-blowing. Still had some snow up on it. And it was just a mind-blowing experience and a great memory for the year. Not only being with my buddy and my friends and my family, but just experiencing the outdoors, experiencing creation, how mind-boggling this world is, and how the untouched areas of this world are just amazing and just gorgeous, and so thankful that I have the time. I live in an area and I have the health to be able to go, you know, explore the outdoors, see places that few people go, which is really, really awesome, and see it firsthand. So those are the two major great just memories, great moments of 2018. And again, I'm looking forward, just put in the comments below. I'll be definitely reading them, responding to some of them. Love to hear your guys, what you experienced in 2018 that really stood out to you, that was just a major awesome blessing and just a great memory of the year. Okay, next up, so we're going to hit a bunch of gear that I have on the table with me right now that I will be reviewing, and you're going to see reviews in probably the first quarter of the year, 2019. So I'm really excited for a lot of these. Again, we really appreciate it when you guys use all the hyperlinks that we offer to you below, backcountry.com. I've been having a lot of good success with that personally, buying stuff through there, and getting things through backcountry, really enjoying that. Blade HQ, awesome as always. Amazon, and then Knockaround Sunglass Company. I'm rocking these right now. My buddy Brian, my cameraman, he got me these as a gift. Yeah, green lens, a fogged out gray, frames, really cool. Love those sunglasses. Great sunglasses for the entire family. So thank you guys. When you use those hyperlinks, helps us continue to do what we do here. And I'll throw in as many of the items as I can in the products I'm about to hit here with you. So we got some new stuff that you probably have never even seen. Companies, 1 or 2 items that you haven't even seen from this channel yet. So the first one is LED Lenser flashlight. I believe, hopefully the model, yeah. This is the MT10 flashlight. Now this is not a tactical flashlight. It runs off of, I believe it will do CR123. I'll have to double check on that. I know it comes with, which is awesome, the 8650 rechargeable battery. Has a back port for USB rechargeable, loop over pocket clip. What's cool about this one is it's outdoor focused. It's not tactical focused. You know, I have a Phoenix right here that's definitely more tactical focused, has you know, a back click light, all that stuff. This has 3 settings, and what's really cool and what sets this apart is that you click that bad boy on, it has 3 settings. 1,000 lumens is the maximum. It has better battery life than some of these other tactical flashlights, but it has a focus beam. Hopefully you guys can see this. Yep. That you push with one hand to either focus it, and then you get a really nice tight beam, or open it and you have a huge flood, and then you have 3 different settings basically that you can look at. So very cool. We're going to be testing this out soon for more of definitely an outdoor feeling, not a tactical feeling flashlight. Really pumped about that, and I believe they're either owned by Leatherman or like the mother company owns them and Leatherman, so that's kind of cool. And since I'm talking about Leatherman, I've never done the Wave, and I got my hands on the Leatherman Wave Plus, so now it has the Plus features with the upgraded nylon sheath, replaceable teeth, and a few other things. So we're gonna take a look at the Leatherman Wave, really talk about in 2019, is this kind of a do-everything multi-tool? Is it worth purchasing? You know, I mean, when you hear Leatherman, a lot of people have the picture of the Wave in their mind. So we will be doing some bit different testing and video stuff on the Wave. In conjunction with that, I have purchased replaceable tungsten carbide cutting teeth for Gerber that'll go on the center drive, and I have also purchased a pair of replaceable teeth for a Leatherman, either rebar, super tool, or I think it even fits on the Wave. So I will find, I want to do a teeth test and see which ones will hold up longer and better, and you know, work for different scenarios. So we're going to do a teeth cutting test, and I'm going to be starting to do some more of this type of stuff from time to time, not all the time, but you know, from time to time, with different types of blade steels. You know, how do they hold up with edge retention? Different items like, you know, wire cutters, which ones fit, you know, will last longer, things like that, just so I have data points for myself when I'm reviewing things in the future. So you're going to see some videos like that in the coming weeks and or months. Let's see here. I got the adapter piece for the Jetboil. If you guys remember, I did a review on the Jetboil Flash. Got the adapter piece. I'm actually going to be going out tomorrow morning, and it's going to be about 20 degrees out in the backcountry, and we're going up hiking, a bunch of us. We're going to do a cookout, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. But I'm going to try their little teeth setup that you can use then any, you know, pot or pan. It doesn't have to be a Jetboil, and see how much faster it is than, say, what's it called, my MSR Pocket Rocket. So rocking that. Okay, this one I want your guys' response on, if you guys have any ideas. So I picked up the Gerber Devour. I was at a sporting goods store. I saw it. I've been kind of seeing some Instagram posts because they just launched it. I was like, you know what, screw it. I'll do it. I'll buy it. I have more than enough silverware for the outdoors, but I wanted to see what it had to offer. To how does it work. So I'm actually doing a month of eating 2 meals a day with this, and so far I've been keeping up to date with that. I've eaten salad, I've had soups, I've had oatmeal, yogurt, but then also had some tougher stuff. Ate chicken with just this, and didn't use my pocket knife to cut the chicken. It's kind of a cool little system, you know, 1 ounce, so ultra lightweight. Designed spork, and then a little multi-tool on the back end with a can opener, a little serrated tooth to open packaging, a bottle lifter, and a little pry bar screwdriver thing on the back end here, so you can open cans as well with this. So it's a cool little setup. It has a little kickstand, so it keeps it off the ground, or you can hang it on to your pots and pans. So I just want to hear from you guys. What would you like to see in the video? Because I'm going to be taking photos and testing all month long. What would you like to see me eat with this to see if it's really worth purchasing? Because it's about $15. So that's a little pricey. You know, it's I'll double check. I think it's aluminum, and then the multi-tool is a stainless steel. It's, you know, it's not titanium to my knowledge. I'll double check and annotate that in if it is titanium. That would blow my mind. I think it's aluminum and stainless steel multi-tool. But you know, what what are his capabilities, and what could you really eat with it? So I want to hear from you guys if there are some meals that you'd like to see me eat this with for the upcoming video sometime in February. Super excited about this. You guys have been asking and asking, so I hit up Tops and they sent me over the Operator 7. And I gotta say the edge geometry is ridiculous on this thing. And is actually, for an 18-ounce knife, very well balanced. The ergonomics are great. Another awesome Kydex sheath from Tops. Tops is really nailing it with their Kydex lately. So again, this is going out tomorrow. Really excited about that. So got my hands on an Operator 7, so you'll be seeing a review on that coming in the coming months. And a Mohawk Hunter in camo from Tops as well. I think this is going to be a great competitive option to the Hog 4.5 that I'm in love with, because it comes standard with the Kydex sheath. The Hog 4.5 does not, and it is very similar in weight class and size. So really looking forward to just testing that out and just showing you guys, because I don't think there's much on the Mohawk Hunter from Tops in general. And then also I'll be running up against some other Tops kind of belt knife companion size blades. Just hit some stuff. Had to get an updated version, so I have the original and then the updated version of the Flatiron that they now have. Hopefully you guys can get this focused in here with this updated kind of what's it called, or over travel bar for the frame lock, and some other aspects. And this is the G10 version. I also have an aluminum version from the first batch. So it is cool that Gerber within a year updated after hearing some feedback from their customers that they were having a hard time. Some people were putting too much pressure on the frame lock apparently, and having some issues with that. So we'll be doing a video on that soon with the original version and this new update. Put it head to head against some Kershaws with 8CR 14 MOV versus this 7CR 17 MOV steel. How does that compare? And just do a whole video on that. So excited about that. Last one here, got this as a gift from Christmas from my neighbor Bill. Bill, you're awesome. US made collapsible trowel, entrenching tool, whatever you want to call it. We've done fixed entrenching tools, so really looking forward to trying this bad boy out and seeing what this has to offer. Is that a viable option or not? And to my knowledge, that is the one that is like given to the US military. So super cool on that. I showed you guys, I think last week, that I got an out the front Benchmade. Well, within 3 days, let's see if I can show you. Boom. Okay, that probably took about 15 to 20 deployments right there, and then it just didn't deploy anymore, and it lost its track and just fell off the track, and I have to reset it. So this is going back. There's something wrong with the track system on this, and it gets weaker and weaker the faster I do it, to the point where it just falls off its track and it won't fully deploy. So that's super annoying. That'll be going back to be getting another one to see what that happened, what the deal is with that. Hopefully that's not a systemic issue with the design. And that's why we always test stuff here, guys. I could have easily played with this knife for about a day, cranked out a quick video, cut some cardboard and said, hey, buy this knife. But I usually will put a lot of effort into the reviews that we do here. It takes longer than some, people, even you guys would like sometimes. You're like, come on, let's see the video. But it's because I'll sit there for hours, literally, and be like, hey, sitting there driving Mrs. GT insane. But I'm seeing, does this mechanism hold up to long-term deployment? And within 3 days, the deployment factor is like every 20th deploy, it falls off the track and I have to reset the blade. That's not good. So anyway, just a little tidbit there that that will have to be happening soon. We'll have to be figuring that out. Finally, last one here. I will be doing why I still have the BK2 in my collection after all these years video. That should be up maybe Sunday. And that's where we're kind of transition here to the end point and a couple last things to stay tuned, because I want to ask you guys a couple more questions here, and I want to see your feedback in the comments. But the show is all that's going to go live on Saturday, because I've just been taking it easy over the holiday season, over the Christmas break, so that I'm not killing myself trying to crank out videos. Sunday you will see a review of something. I don't really know what. You'll see another video on Sunday, so just stay tuned for that. But tomorrow I'm going to be going out, so when this video really goes live, I'll be up in the mountains with about 6 buddies, and we're going to be doing a cookout and hanging out and testing out a bunch of gear and having fun. And just want to hear from you guys what type of content you want to see in 2019. I love your guys' feedback. I've got a bunch of ideas and stuff, but we're a community here. There's a relationship here. You guys often give me great ideas. So if there's certain types of products that maybe that you're interested in, a different way of doing videos maybe, I'm going to be putting up for the show next week, just kind of a little teaser, an out in the field show episode. I'm going to try to do this. So tomorrow, so when this is going live, we'll be out there, where we are going to be doing lunch with the Gideonstactical crew and just have fun, talk about how we cooked our meal over the fire, do a bunch of stuff like that, the items that we're using, all of it. So that should be a blast, but I want to hear your guys' feedback on ideas for the Gideonstactical show in 2019, as well as if there are certain products or ways or, you know, head-to-head stuff maybe that you want to see. Love to always hear your guys' thoughts, and, you know, oftentimes you guys will give me suggestions. I'm like, oh man, that's a really good idea. Or I'll take the idea that you gave and I'll kind of tweak it a little bit. I was like, well, I was kind of thinking that, but now that, you know, that adds to it, and I'll do this, you know. And so just love to hear your guys' thoughts, and I love the feedback that I always get here with you guys. So really appreciate it. That's it for today. That's it for the Gideonstactical show episode. And stay tuned again. Check back tomorrow and you'll see a review on an item. I haven't decided if it's going to be the BK2 and why I still keep it. I've got some other items that are going to be going out with me, so it just kind of depends on what the video will be. Not sure, but we will find out tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned, and love you guys. Hope you guys are having a safe, good holiday season, and Happy New Year coming up this week. Be safe, definitely during the new year. Drive safe, and just be smart with what you're doing, and have a great time with friends and family. So as always, guys, check us out on Instagram, Facebook if you're not already. Love to hear you guys' thoughts. And finally, always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.